do, and Dash got things in pants. Took out the things and it's got that.
Raheem Barton posted so-called drill videos online and was one of 2 people in this film from the gang Moscow 17 who was killed last year. He's rapping about something called the scoreboard, which we understand is a violent point system.
There's a virtual scoreboard, and people are keeping count of the attacks that each organisation, in terms of gang organisation, that they're carrying out. If you stab a person in the head or the chest or whatever it may be, you get varying points for the severity of the violent act. And again, that is making it a game, and taking somebody out and killing somebody is now fun.
Sace Holmes Lewis runs a mentoring programme for young people in gangs here on the Brandon estate in South London, where Raheem was killed. This photo of Sace and Raheem was taken on the day he was murdered. Almost immediately afterwards, a rival gang was bragging about the murder on social media, inflaming tensions.
I saw the videos bragging about Raheem's death and the Instagram accounts and some of the Snapchat, and like it was sickening, and it made me obviously severely upset. And
if you were younger, more influenced, you'd be thinking, right, I'm going to get revenge.
Potentially, because that's the natural inclination, is that you want to protect your own.
We understand this is how the scoreboard works. 50 points for a wound to the head, 30 for the chest, 20 for the stomach, 10 for a leg and 5 for an arm. It's the scoreboard Raheem sings about before he's killed. Chris Preddy, who works with young people in gangs, interprets the song.
So basically he's just near enough saying, within this understanding is the scoreboard, he's talking about stabbing people, the people that he is stabbing, and the gangs that he's facing against right now. So the terminologies that they're using when they're talking about chinging and queffing, it means taking out a knife, it means swinging a knife around, it means that he's really, really on job. On job means he really, really does what he says that he does, and he's basically right now talking about stabbing other people, which they call ops, but ops is a coerced name for opposition. So he said JK went prison because he splashed him. So basically he's even admitting, saying, look, one of my friends went to prison because he stabbed someone. So they even letting them know that, you know, we really, really do this and we don't mind going to prison for it either.
My people riding dirty, never riding clean. My bros is scoring points at number 23.
Gang members in Ipswich in this video are singing about scoring points against a rival gang. 4 of them were sentenced to life for murder last month. 23-year-old Aristote Yang, 17-year-old Kairos Davis, 19-year-old Isaac Culver, and Adebayo Amusa, who's masked in this video. They stabbed Tavis Spencer Aitkins 15 times and hit him over the head with a glass bottle. Tavis is in this rival gang video wearing a white t-shirt. In such a small town, 2 gangs can't coexist for long without trouble.
It's so condensed that there is nowhere for anybody to escape.
Yeah.
And this is when it comes and
they can't hide from each other.
Can't hide from each other.
Yeah.
So it gets to the stage of now, you're now living your life constantly on the go, constantly ready for attack, constantly ready to do something. And the worst thing about it, deep down in your heart, a lot of the young people, deep down in their heart, don't want to do half of the things that they're doing. I'm telling you. And a lot of times everyone will sit there and be like, no, but Chris, look at them, and they're talking bad and everything. Come on, some of these kids are 12, 13, I talk to them, they still watch Cartoon Network. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they still got, like, a single bed and Power Ranger sheets. Like, this is reality. Like, this is the truth. They've been playing computer games, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and all this stuff that these kids have been playing and everything, and they've now taught that actual understanding. And
life is a game where you score points by killing people.
My bros is scoring points at number 23.
These videos are not being taken down quick enough, and they should be screened before they go on. And I know it's very difficult with the high volume of traffic on social media, but these are young people. Young people are dying as a result of some of these things that have been released on YouTube, on Instagram and Snapchat.
Police say they are working with social media companies to try and deal with the problem.
It is undoubted that social media is used in order to agitate and to incite violence. If we were to see something like scoring, obviously we would seek to see those platforms take those websites down as quickly as we can.
We talk about senseless violence, and this is the worst of it. Britain's knife crime epidemic is being fuelled by mindless posturing and a childish point-scoring game. Jason Farrell, Sky News.